Hey guys, welcome to Star Sign Horoscopes. I am your astrologer, Jamie Magee, and today we are going to be taking a look at the astrology for June 3rd through the 9th. I do hope you guys are having a great week out there. Thank you so much for tuning in. It definitely means a lot to me. Okay, so let's talk about the week ahead. Now, we do not have a lot of transits this week, but I do feel like these are always the weeks that sort of sneak up on us or catch us a little bit off guard. It's kind of like that phase right after a big party or a big event or the end of the season. When you're in that cleanup stage, packing up, looking back so you can look ahead, it's where our emotions, our revelations, our ideas, our lessons all kind of collide in at once. And we find that we either have to take the information that we have now and go back and revise something, or take the information we have now and run forward. If not, do both of those things at the same time. So, depending on how your party went, this week could feel mild or tense or a little bit of both, depending on what day. All right, so let's talk about why. All right, so this week we have Mercury, who is going to move forward. He's going to station direct. Now, anytime Mercury goes backwards or forwards, to me, it always reminds me of a train shifting tracks. It's a little bumpy, it's a little chaotic, but once you start flowing, everything, unfolds the way it should. We just have to get through that bumpy little bit of communication or that little bit of a chaotic feeling as it moves direction. So kind of be on the lookout for that. And this week we also have Saturn, the time master, stationing retrograde, which is the opposite of what Mercury is going to do. So we have forward motion and now we have retrograde motion. Now, Saturn is going to ask you to pause and reflect and think back on actions that you've taken around a particular story that you began in February. He wants you to fortify these things. He wants you to make sure that they are timeless, that they're going to support you in the short term and the long term. Now, this story is something that you're going to work on until October. That's when you're going to be ready to relaunch it. So the urgency is not there, but what could feel frustrating is it's almost like a stall, like everything seems to stop around this story. But knowing that it's stalling so you can go back and revise it and benefit yourself in the long run should be helpful. So I want you to keep that in mind if anything feels like the brakes are hit and you can't go forward anymore. The question is, how can you go forward in the coming months? How can you make yourself stronger to do that? Now, this week, we also have the quarter moon. Now, the quarter moon is that space between the new moon, where we set intentions, and the full moon, where we start to see the blossoms and the blooms of the intentions that we set. Now, the quarter moon always reminds us of why we wanted to set those intentions and those goals, the goals that we set with the new moon. Now, sometimes this can come with tension, like, you know what? This is why I'm doing this. I can't handle it anymore. This needs to change so everyone feels more comfortable. Sometimes it can come with motivation or inspiration. Either way, the reminder is there for you to pick up those goals and run with them. You don't want them to deflate. You don't want them to disappear. You want to take action when you see the opportunity to work with them this week. All right, guys, with that being said, let's get ready to dive into the signs and talk about how you can work with this energy. Now, please remember to listen to both your sun sign and your rising sign to get a better overall view of how you can work with it. All right, guys, let's get started. Okay, Capricorn, let's take a look at your week. Now, Capricorn, your top three focuses for this week are going to be: one, revising plans or actions that you've taken around your resources, your earning power, skill sets, or even your self-esteem. Two, moving forward with plans around something that you love unconditionally or that you have created. Three, working with mentors to help you find a healthier rhythm and balance in your day-to-day routines or around your work and your health. Now, let's talk about why these are your top three, Capricorn. So, as the year began, you sat down and created goals around your earning power, your skill set, and your self esteem. Now, you've had a lot of great strides towards this goal, but now you need to stop and to reflect and go back and restructure some of the growth that you've had, or rework something so you can have even more abundance and growth in this area of your life. Now, over the last couple of weeks, you've had some back and forth decisions or revisions or information around things that you love. This could have been around your children, your lover, your business, something that you've created. But I do feel like even though you don't have the whole story or all the pieces, or you're completely clear, you're going to be ready to start moving forward with this passion that you have here, which could be influencing why you want to restructure or fortify your resources and your skill sets, because you're ready to move forward here. It's kind of working hand in hand. Now, with the new moon last week, I advise you to set some intentions around your daily routines, around your health, how you could find harmony and balance in what you do every day, because that's definitely important. It influences everything. Now, this week, it would be a good idea to lean on any mentors or past teachings that you've had to bring in more rhythm. There could be someone that you used to work with or someone that you know that taught you or inspired you in the past. And if you reflect or give them a call, they could help you find this pace, this harmony that you want to bring in to what you do every day or around your work. Now, I do think that you're going to find a lot of, inspiration, possibly, maybe even some breakthrough ideas that come in from behind the scenes, like maybe in that reflective space or something. A strategy that comes from a direction that you did not expect could pop up this week. So kind of look for those out of the box ideas as you're working with these transitions around your wealth, around things that you love, and how you can find that rhythm in your day-to-day life. All right. I do hope you have a good week. I look forward to seeing you next time.